In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 tips on how to get your first 1,000 YouTube subscribers. And if you already have 1,000, hopefully I can help you get closer to that 100,000 mark so you can get a YouTube plaque just like this. Alright, so today's video is a fun one, and if you're looking up videos and trying to learn how to build a brand online, whether it's a personal brand or whether it's a brand for your company, and you're trying to build up a platform like YouTube, I have to say you've come to the right place. Investing into YouTube subscribers is a really great investment, and I think it's one of the best ROIs that you can have in business today. And not just business, but for anyone out there. If you're looking into investing time into YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, I think YouTube subscribers are worth way more than any other follower on any platform. Personally, I believe that one YouTube subscriber is worth about 10 Instagram followers. That's what I think based on the dollar per dollar basis of one YouTube subscriber is someone who watches, let's say, 10 to 15 minutes of a video, and someone who's really invested into you. Now, someone who's following you on Instagram, maybe they like your pictures or maybe they watch your stories, which are like 15 seconds. It's not that much of an investment compared to watching someone on YouTube religiously. Basically, the first thing I want to say is YouTube is a great platform to invest in for your business or for your brand and for opportunities such as job opportunities or just brand sponsorship opportunities. But even just on the AdSense alone, my relatively mid-sized YouTube channel that just hit around 210,000 subscribers is making between $10,000 to $11,000 a month in just in ad revenue. I make significantly more from other business models outside of just Google AdSense ad revenue, such as affiliate marketing, which affiliate marketing, for those who are unfamiliar, it's just basically doing sponsorships and brand deals, but in a way where if I get someone a sale, like a company, if I get them one sale or a lead, they're willing to pay me, let's say 10, 20, 50, sometimes over $100 for every customer I bring them. So that right there is just so much more lucrative. But regardless, building up a YouTube channel is something that I think is a great investment. So without further ado, let's jump into the 10 tips on how to grow your YouTube today. All right, so the first tip that I have with you guys, and this is something that's not really talked about a lot or I haven't really seen on other YouTube videos, is create content that people are already searching for. Basically, YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world right after Google. So many millions of people, if not billions, are searching up billions of searches every single month on YouTube, and they're looking for things, right? Now, the thing is, it's much easier to get views when someone is already looking for you, and that's why I personally teach all of my business clients and students SEO, which is search engine optimization. SEO just means that you're making content that is perfectly suited for people who are searching up a specific topic, a specific product, or just a specific keyword, right? Let's say this is just random, but you're looking up how to make cold brew coffee at home, right? Maybe someone has a video that has a tutorial. Maybe the title is how to make the best cold brew coffee from home in just 10 minutes. Pretty good title. But basically, when you pop up there with your content, you're attracting the person who's already looking for you. So you've already won in the sense that you're showing up to someone who's already interested, they're already warmed up to you, right? Now, when you start off with 0 subscribers and you start vlogs and stuff like that, like daily vlogs, like showcasing your life and this and that, people aren't searching for that. Just not yet, okay? To do vlogs and daily vlogs successfully, you really probably have to build up some sort of subscriber base for that to get any traction. But if you make content that people are already searching for, you can have 0 subscribers and start getting views on day 1 if you show up on the first page of Google. All right, so the second tip that I have, which I see a lot of people do and it's super effective, but it's something that I personally wouldn't do and I personally don't do. But if you can basically piggyback off pop culture, whatever the latest news is, and also kind of drama/fake drama, then this is a really easy way to just get tons and tons of views and tons of eyeballs and clicks. Let's talk about news. If something in the news happens, right, there's a certain period of time, like a short period of time, like a window, where if you make a video on the topic, you can just show up because the competition is super low, but the search intent is super high. So people are looking for this, they want news about this, right? One thing that was recent is one of my favorite football players is Antonio Brown, and there's a lot of controversy, I'm not gonna get into it on the news, but if you were like the first person to upload a video on that, like let's say you upload a video, you see an article on the news, and you upload the video within like 5 minutes, right? You just film it real quick, you upload it, then you're probably gonna get tens of thousands of views because it's such a hot topic. Now, it doesn't have to be just news. It can be, again, like I said, fake drama. It could be like fake beef. It could be pop culture. Using someone else's name to kind of get yourself out there. I'm personally not a fan of this, but I see this tactic used, and I see it used effectively. So I'm sharing it with you, but it's something that I personally wouldn't use because I don't believe in drama and fake beef, and I don't believe in just kind of clout chasing on someone's name. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're starting up. I've seen it done before, but I personally wouldn't do it for myself. All right, tip number 3. This one's important. So what you want to do, even from day one, is you want to look the part. Even if you don't have, let's say, 1,000 subscribers, you want to look like a channel that has 1 million subscribers. So what do I mean by that? Basically, modeling your title and your thumbnails after the biggest YouTubers or the biggest YouTubers in your niche. If they don't click your video, you're not gonna get views or subscribers. So the first part is you need to get people just to your channel and to your content. How do you do that? Title and thumbnail. So when you use your title, right, in a way that kind of attracts people, and you use human psychology to kind of draw people in or lure people in. I'm not saying clickbait, but I'm saying, you add a little spice to it, right? But then your content, like your thumbnail, needs to be really important. It needs to be professional. It needs to just have, either big text that's easy to read, or maybe you have effects on your person like glow. That is something that can help you to stand out and start to look the part of the bigger YouTubers. All right, so the 4th tip I have for you guys is YouTube rewards consistency. Now, I've gone through periods where I didn't upload a video for like 3 months. I've gone through periods where I've uploaded 3 videos in a single week. And I've seen consistently, time after time, that the weeks where I'm uploading 3 videos a week, I see the biggest growth in my channel. Hands down. Compared to weeks where I only upload 2 or I only upload 1 video, 3 times a week seems to be the sweet spot in terms of, 1, being consistent and also just getting active in front of people, but then 2, also just at a pace that's not incredibly hard to maintain. Because if you're gonna do a video every single day, you're gonna get burned out within like a week, right? But if you do 3 a week, you can figure out a way, if you use batch filming, where you start to film multiple videos. Let's say you have a day just for filming and you film all 3 videos in that single day, and you can just edit for the rest of the week. That's one way to get 3 uploads a week without having to really stress yourself out too much. So batch filming, consistency. I think the key is getting in front of people as much as possible, but also staying consistent, because it doesn't matter if you get 3 uploads a week for like, let's say 2 months, and then you burn out and then you disappear for like 6 months. I've seen YouTubers disappear for 6 months, a year. They come back, they say, hey guys, sorry for that hiatus. Sorry that, I kind of went MIA, but I'm back. I'm gonna be uploading regularly, and then they disappear for another 6 months. And I know you've seen it. I know I've done it myself on my YouTube channel. So I know the consistency problem is really an issue, but the YouTubers who can stay consistent day in, day out, week in, week out, those are the ones who are gonna see the blessing from the YouTube algorithm the most. All right, so my 5th tip, and this kind of has to do with tip number 3 that was about, having a professional title and thumbnail, is branding, okay? From day one, I think you should invest into getting a channel logo, YouTube channel header, get the channel artwork, and then also just the brand name. When you come up with a YouTube channel, think long term. Think about if you're gonna get thousands of subscribers one day, and you're gonna have people see this channel and they're gonna refer to this channel and the channel name, you don't wanna choose something that you're gonna be embarrassed about in the future. So I recommend you take some time to really think of a real brand for your channel, whether it's your name or whether it's an actual sort of company or just some sort of idea, right? Think about your branding, then go to Fiverr. Fiverr is a freelancer marketplace where people will basically do things like graphic design for as little as $5. People are making logos, YouTube channel headers, even thumbnails and stuff like that for as little as $5. Now, I recommend that you get a logo done so that you can put it on your YouTube avatar, that little circle icon, and then you can also put it on your YouTube channel header, and you can just look professional. And then people will see that if you're serious about this, then they can invest their subscription to you because they know that you mean business. And if you're uploading 3 times a week, you're staying consistent, then they really know that you're committed and they're willing to commit to you as well. Okay, so tip number 6 is to build yourself up on another platform. Now, this has mixed results. I've seen some people do this successfully, and I've seen a lot of people just fail at this. Now, what I mean is, if you build up your brand or your platform on another social media platform, such as Instagram, you could have a better chance of success when you try and import them into YouTube. I've seen mixed results, okay? There's people who they'll have to pop in Instagram, right? They'll get tons of followers and then they try and make a YouTube channel, they make their first video and then they get like 100 views, even though they have hundreds of thousands of followers. And I think the key to being successful with this is really investing into YouTube and not treating it like, you know, basically a longer Instagram story. Treat YouTube like it's YouTube. You make a 10-minute video, it has to look like the other 10-minute quality videos on YouTube. And you have to show people, your followers, you know, a reason to follow you and subscribe on YouTube rather than just Instagram. Instagram is so short, it's like 15 seconds per story. It's not really much of an investment. If you can give people a reason to go watch that YouTube video and really get them over there, I think you can have more success. And some people naturally are just better at Instagram, or maybe you already have a decent Instagram or email list, or maybe you have a decent Twitter following, then you can try to import those followers into YouTube, but you have to do it correctly or else you're not gonna see the results. All right, so tip number 7 is to have a strong call to action, or CTA. And it's basically just asking. Ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel, okay? Don't just expect people to do it. People sometimes like being told what to do. And also, you know, if you make your intentions clear and you say, hey, I'm uploading 3 times a week, and this is my brand, this is my YouTube channel, I'll make content on these topics, I'm uploading 3 times a week, don't miss an upload, hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. If you do that, and you also include a subscription link to your YouTube channel in the description of your video, and you also do it as the top comment on your video, because you can comment on your own video and pin that comment so it always shows up to the top. Because let's face it, when you go to YouTube, what's the first place you go to? You scroll down, start reading comments. Why not own the top comment? Because you can, and because you get to choose which one to pin. Pin your own comment and have a link to subscribe, and maybe you can even shorten that link so you can track that link and see how many people are actually clicking through there. But basically, give people plenty of options to subscribe to your YouTube channel and ask them for their subscription, and promise them, deliver that you're gonna deliver 3 pieces of content a week, and you're gonna stay consistent, and that you're gonna get more stuff just like this. And I think that that really gets people to invest. Okay, tip number 8. Basically what you wanna do is you wanna work on your video editing and also possibly your video quality. Now, video quality is not necessary to have, you know, a crazy $1,000 or $6,000 camera setup like the one I'm using right now. When you're starting out, you can literally just use your phone, use a tripod. Literally, iPhones and smartphones these days, you know, I'm sure like the Samsung Galaxy has an amazing camera, and if you set it up on a tripod and you're not moving, then it doesn't really matter if you're using that or you're using like a Sony a7R III. I mean, the difference, yeah, you know, the difference is a little better on the Sony, but to be honest, who cares, right? It's the content that matters, it's the personality, it's the, you know, it's the value that you're giving. It's not necessarily the quality, but this would be a good investment to invest into for the future if you're looking to do this long term. And if you're making some money from your YouTube, why not invest into up your quality for your subscribers to have a better customer experience? But on top of that, video editing is actually where it's at. If you can invest some time to learn video editing and get better at video editing, this is something that's a real marketable skill that has so much potential for ROI in the future. If you can get good at video editing, clean edits, effects, sound effects, you can make your content more entertaining, which in turn turns into more watch time, and hopefully that turns into more ad revenue for you as well. All right, tip number 9 is giveaways. So I've done giveaways before on my channel, and I just noticed that when you do a giveaway and you get people, you set incentives to, you know, subscribe to your channel, to like the video, to comment on the video so they can get entered into the giveaway. I see crazy feedback and engagement on these videos, and that's something that I highly suggest that you check out and you look into if you're looking to get some sort of boost in the beginning. Now, the downside is that you might get an artificial boost because it's just people who are looking to win a giveaway, but at the same time, if your goal is to get 1,000 subscribers so that you can become a YouTube partner, start making ad revenue, then getting to that 1,000 subscriber mark is more important than the quality at first, and then you can focus on quality once you get to that point and keep building from there. All right, tip number 10. And this one is really important, and this one is literally like supercharging your YouTube channel, but collaborating and doing collabs. Now, I understand if you have a YouTube channel and you have 0 subscribers, why would someone with, let's say, 100,000 or 200,000 subscribers want to collab with you? Now, the thing is though, you don't have to be a huge YouTuber to collab with a bigger YouTuber. And this has happened tons of times before. I've collabed with people who are bigger than me on YouTube, and I've collabed with people who are much smaller in terms of their following on YouTube as well. It's a value proposition. if someone is successful in real life and let's say they don't really have a YouTube channel or a big YouTube and they're looking to get into it, then I would love to collaborate with them. If they're a friend of mine, if they're a business colleague, if they are someone who I work with, then I would not mind collabing with them even if they didn't have, let's say, 100,000 subscribers, because in real life, you know, they got things going on. And it's the same thing, like recently I've seen a lot of athletes join YouTube and start making vlogs and stuff, which is awesome. And the thing is, you can get collaborations with these people because they're starting off kind of small on YouTube. Some people are big on YouTube, but then in real life, they're not really like famous. And then vice versa, there's people who are completely famous in real life, but then they don't have much of a following on YouTube. You can find some sort of value proposition or exchange there where you can kind of get an opportunity. I hope you guys enjoyed these 10 tips, and I really hope they help you get to your first 1,000 subscribers, if not more. Maybe one day you can have a YouTube plaque just like this right here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and comment below, let me know. It really means the world to me. It helps out my channel so much, and also it helps me create more content just like this. If you did like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. You never know what video is going to change your life. And the last thing I want to say is, if you do want to learn how to monetize and how to make more money from your personal brand or from your brand online, whether it's your YouTube channel or a company that you've created, then please check out my free step-by-step affiliate marketing guide. No email required, no upsells, no programs or courses, blah, blah, blah. Basically, 100% free, 10 steps on how to start an affiliate marketing business and how to create a website or a platform just like a YouTube channel that you can use to generate possibly thousands of dollars a month like I've done before. And you can start all this for literally less than $100. It's a $100 business plan and it's awesome. So I suggest you check it out. First link in the description, or you can visit odiproductions.com/start. Hope to see you guys on the next video. Peace.